Hey, this is Cuddles, and I'm gonna build a mountain. Well, no, I'm not really a mountain builder. Back here we're talking about Planet Zoo and the ever-growing excitement, and well, we've still got several months until the game releases. Fingers crossed though, a little bit of maybe information at Gamescom coming up in August about when we might get access to the beta. However, today's video is about music. Game music. How it has an impact on actually the entire popularity and usage of a game. So earlier this week, Frontier Planet Zoo released a really nice clip about how they are working with Young Mbazo to create the theme music to go alongside Planet Zoo. I actually saw this clip. I was very lucky, Cuddles. I was lying on the sun lounger in Rhodes, Ingrid. Listening to it, I went, wow, what a good idea. They're quite bright, those guys at Frontier, aren't they? You might go, okay, what is it? If you get a chance, honestly, link to the clip below. You can see that it's going to be good music. Now, why is it going to be good music, I hear you ask? Because it's just music. Now, if your name is Grim, okay, Grim is a heathen, a total and utter heathen. What he will do if he is playing a game such as Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, anything like that, he has a track or a set of songs that he puts on for the variant mood that he's in, and he overrides the entire game sounds and doesn't listen to anything in the game. And that's fair enough. But I actually think you miss a lot in a game if you do that. You miss out on good aspects of your interaction with that game. For example, you don't hear the animal noises that are made, you don't hear the cat being popped on a pop in a bottle of fizzy pop, that kind of thing. So I started to think about how important is music to me in the game. I then realised that in preparation for Planet Zoo, having not actually played Planet Coaster previously, I did a rapid purchase and we downloaded Planet Coaster before going away on holiday. Before going away on holiday, I think we got it maybe 3 days before we went. I think I racked up about 12 hours. Since then, I'm upwards nearly of 80 hours on the game. Yeah, you could say it's quite a good game, and you could say it's gripped me. What you've got to consider is in that number of hours that I've just listed, I'm probably listening to 60 minutes worth of the same music, variantly rotated around whilst I am building a theme park. And has it got on my nerves? No. No, it has not. Do I find myself humming those songs as I chunter around the house? Kinda. Maybe a little bit. But what I then ask myself, is it that allows them to be consistently playing in the background? They call it, is it fuzzy logic or something like that, where it as you do something specific, as the game tracks what your camera is looking at that moment in time, it chooses what level of kind of interaction that music's going to have with you. Cool, clever, whatever. All I know is that sometimes when I'm half derping off and going to sleep, whilst just basically looking at the staff management screen, it suddenly bursts alive in my ears and I'm like, oh, hello, there's music. And sound is the background to everything we do. And is it important? Well, of course it is, but also does it need to be something that you can accept, that isn't going to drive you mad? And I managed to do that with Planet Coaster. That music, I'm actually really tempted to stick on my phone and chuck it in the car as I'm driving around, because it's really chill. It's really laid back. It doesn't irritate you. And so then I was thinking, well, what is it that doesn't irritate you? One of the first things that does irritate you with music and everything is, of course, voice. Now, voice is very much, you would have maybe Some people like a certain type of voice, some people don't. You know, I have certain music that I put on to make myself do stuff. I have certain music to put on to relax to. My relaxation music, I'm going to say, usually doesn't have voices in it, because voices annoy me. The irony being my own voice annoys me as well. So yeah, cleverly, there are no lyrics. There is nothing that can catch in your brain. Because the problem you find is the thing that makes a song really irritating, or makes music really irritating, is as soon as words start just going over and over in your head. Because your average person doesn't remember an entire song, they can only probably remember about 30 seconds worth, and it's the same 30 seconds that rotates around. So, quite cleverly, what I've noticed that they've chosen by using Young Mbazo is, of course, although there is voice, it is actually not words. And I can't think of anything more relaxing and chill background that's also going to be appropriate for what we're doing. I mean, can you imagine you're there, you're in your theme park, in your zoo. Your zoo has got a whole crater African theme going on. You've got your Jeep Safari that's, going on through giraffe enclosure, and in your ears you're going to hear those wonderful tones and that wonderful music. I think that's a fantastic idea. I think it's very, very clever, and I also love the fact that Frontier have gone out and they have sourced music that they they want for their game. I was having a read through, and what happened was that Jim Croft, who is head of audio for Frontier, he said he dreamed of actually working with Ladysmith Black Mamba. Originally, his dream was that. He understood that would never happen, and so he's actually working with the grandkids. He, very cheekily, he said that was what they were calling out for the African choir, so he aimed high, managed to get hold of their management, and they describe it as it's got the young energy and enthusiasm combined with such an amazing legacy, and it is an amazing legacy. Any of you that are too young, just type in Ladysmith Black Mamba into YouTube and close your eyes and just relax and listen. It is amazing. I will say, the trailer music, I Want to Build a Mountain, that's got an addictive hook on it. Of course it does. Ever since I listened to that, and every time it comes on for anything, that's going around my head now. That's going around my head. It's going Planet Zoo, want to build a mountain, blah, blah, blah. However, that can't be the game music, and I think it's fantastic that they have gone out. They have sourced something to this music, and I think it's going to be brilliant. I reckon we can use this music, and we'll be sat there, because trust me, when this comes out, we're going to be racking up hours and hours and hours. All of you will be. You won't realise it. I never realised how many hours I ever put into gaming, and sometimes when I work it out, I kind of wonder where my life's gone, and then I realise. And I think it's going to be fantastic. Can you imagine when you get some of those real tense moments as you pan your camera across the zoo, and I've got this kind of image in my head of you've got your safari zoo in front of you, and the sun is coming down, and you've got that music coming across. It's going to be a little bit Lion King if you ask me, but not quite Lion King. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I love it. I love the track. I love the making of video. I really think it's going to be music that we can actually sit with for many hours. It's going to give you emotional feelings. It's going to make you actually feel as if yours is in your head, as if you are there, not as if the washing machine is on in the background and your mum's shouting up the stairs saying, get on, get your homework done, because you're going to be lost and absorbed into this. So, thumbs up. Really love that. Really good clip. One other little trick I'm just going to give you, well, not a trick, but a little insight, and again, it's about background noise. How little we actually think about background noise, and that is that when in Greece, when in Rhodes, there is an amazing noise of the cicadas. Now, a cicada is not a pretty animal. It is an insect. What it does is it makes a very loud noise, and a lot of them together make a persistently loud noise. And when you first arrive in the country, it almost feels as if someone is scraping nails down the chalkboard. Then gradually it fades into the background, and then it becomes a comfort noise. You can have a little listen to them because we brought back that sound. Anyway, that's Cuddles on music, and on how I am very much looking forward to all my ears not only enjoying this game, as well as my brain and my eyes. Thank you very much, and bye!